Hello, everybody. I hope you can see me and hear me okay. I'm just doing a quick live to catch up with you guys and let you know what's happening. So I see one person here already. So I'm just coming on to say a few little bits about the crypt story and the video of the crypt I did. So I'll wait till maybe someone else comes in, or maybe I see one. But if someone could just say hello, or if you're there, say hello and see, can I see your chat, guys, coming up? Linda Ball. Hello, Linda Ball. My Grammys. Susan, good evening, Susan. It's now 4:15 in the day here, PM. Kathy Cousins. So I just said I'd come on to say hello to people and just let you know that I have a video that's ready. It's uploaded. It's a short video. It's about 5 minutes long, but it's an update on the crypt. Hi, Greg. Hi, Elizabeth. It's about 5 minutes long, the video, so it's an update. So it's a video where I take you back to the crypt, and I found the door entrance of the crypt, and there's a little bit of information connected to this crypt that I found. I found a plaque on the wall beside the crypt. Now it's very hard to read, but I tried to read it as best I could. Hi, Jill, Sarah. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Jill, Sarah, Mary Rayner, Betty Miller, Elizabeth Grogan. Who else is there? Maureen, Mo is there. Hi, Mo. So the video is about 5 minutes long, so it's not very long, but it's just something interesting for you to look at and to see, what's going on. I had to clear away a good bit of vegetation and overgrowth and everything like that to make a pathway down to this crypt door to find it. So the graveyard is extremely overgrown. I mean, you'll see in the video when you watch it how overgrown it is. But I mean, it's taller than me, the vegetation. So that'll tell you how overgrown it is. But it's just crazy the way how overgrown it is. Hi, Tom's daughter, Julie Gray. Hi, welcome in. Floss. Hi, Floss. So David Walker. Hi, David. So the video, it's just going to explain to you, about what's going on. Now, I'm hoping that Cornelius Grogan, who was executed on Wexford Bridge and was decapitated, and his body was flung into the river in Wexford, and he was captured. Now, I'm hoping that he is interred in this crypt, because what a story that would be, to come across a crypt with a man that fought for Irish freedom, and he was decapitated and his body was thrown into the river in Wexford, and he's interred. It says on that big stone, hi DECP, it says on that stone, and Sonia's here. Hi, Sonia. So it says on the big rock I was looking at that here lies in this graveyard Cornelius Grogan, who was very famous and connected to the 1798 rebellion. So I'm hoping that he is interred in this crypt. And now we've seen 3 large coffins in the crypt and 1 small coffin. So whether that coffin is a child's coffin, either a child or a teenager, I'm not sure. It's hard to know. But this crypt will be going up sometime later in the evening. I don't want to put it up too early because I don't know if people will watch it, or who's working or who's not working and stuff like that. So if there's enough of people maybe on in the next hour, I might put it up. I don't know. I'll see. But the video is not The video is not a premiere or anything like that. It's just going to be an upload, a quick upload of a video for 5 minutes, just to show you where I go back to and what the situation is with the crypt. So other than that, that is what's coming up, guys, soon today, the video. And it's very interesting. And I'm not finished with the crypt. I hope to get back there. I want to try and see, can I clean the area maybe better? I found a plaque on the wall beside the crypt. So you'll see that in the video as well. Now, it's very hard to read. So I'm hoping that I can use maybe water if I can, not chemicals, water, a soft brush, something like that, that I can try and read the inscription that's written on this plaque. Hi, Jules. Hi, Chad. Chad Butler is in the house. Julie Gray. So hopefully that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to find what's written on this plaque, and is it connected, this crypt, to Cornelius Grogan? Because that would be very, very interesting to find out. With the whole 1798 rebellion stuff and the history of Ireland and all that, how cool would it be to say that we found this old crypt, hidden, overgrown, hidden area in the woods where a famous person was interred in this crypt? So I hope we do find out more. Yeah, I hope we do. And, it's just something to think about. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. The video was, I enjoyed the video myself. I thought it was amazing where I was, what I found. Hi, Sarah, Prosec. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, the video, I loved the graveyard. I just loved it. And I've passed that graveyard 101 times, and I've always looked in, and I've always said I need to go in there and video this great old graveyard. And I never videoed the graveyard for a long, long time. But I'm glad I went in there, because it's stuff like that and graveyards like that people drive past these graveyards every day of their lives, and they're closed up and they're abandoned. And the church is closed down since 1971. And all these graves are overgrown, and there's nobody visiting these graveyards anymore. And there's cars passing up and down on this busy road. So by going in there and videoing this graveyard, my video is broadcast out there for anybody who wants to view it, see what's going on, see what situation there is there in the graveyard at the moment that it's overgrown, and hopefully a community will come together. I'll go in there myself with the community if I have to, and I get my hands dirty. I don't mind. I will do that. I will go in and give it a clean up with these people. We'll just get a couple of people together. I've always said it before, and I'll say it again. The justice system in the country, a lot should be done. You've probably heard about community service. You've heard about all people in prison and stuff like that. This is an example, I think, where these people, instead of putting people into prison, to give people a chance and get them into old places like this where there's history involved, old graveyards, and break down all this overgrowth, tidy up all these old graveyards, clean headstones, and bring back history back up to the way it was. And those people, instead of going to prison, committing crimes and stuff, they actually might learn something from going into these graveyards, and actually take something from it when they leave. They've learned a bit of history. They've learned something. So there's an awful lot to think about when it comes to history and stuff like that, and everything else that goes on in the world. But I can't make these things happen. But all I can do is try to get this graveyard we're speaking about cleaned up, tidied up, and maybe have a day in the graveyard, like a remembrance day where the community comes together maybe and has this day where everybody comes together and talks about the history of Cornelius Grogan, and maybe have a little tutorial or something like that, that people can talk. talk about the progress they've made cleaning the graveyard. Maybe just inside the graveyard gate, put up a board, tourist board detailing the information of the graveyard, Cornelius Grogan, the 1798 rebellion. I've seen it over a lot of graveyards in graveyards in Wexford, where you see these things outside, and they tell you on this board outside the graveyard the whole history of the graveyard, who's interred in there, what it's related to in history. But I don't see it in this graveyard that I've been to. So to bring this graveyard back to life, and no pun intended, to bring the graveyard back to life and sort it out and try and get it back, and let other people come in there and walk, that they're able to walk around these headstones. You can't walk in there. So it's crazy. You just can't walk. So to walk in around the graveyard and be able to visibly see all these headstones, and even that crypt, maybe put a new plaque up over the crypt door and say who's interred in there or something like that. But yeah, Greg, prisoners do that for rehab purposes sometimes, where they do community service work. Is a very good thing for the mind. An idle mind, I always say, is the devil's playground. So work is very good, therapeutic as well. It's good for people to get out there and start cutting down all this grass and stuff like that, and and just try to do something. So I'm going to try to get in touch with the community in the graveyard, or whoever's involved in the graveyard, if I can. Just try and send an email, or if you guys want to send an email, if you can contact them. If I find an email and I can give the information, I'll put it up on the community page. But just something to think about, that we might be able to get this place tidied up and something done, because it is beautiful. It is beautiful. That's why I videoed this place, because the wooded area is absolutely stunning. That old gate going in, where else would you see something like that, where you have all these old trees and all these walkways going down into just high grass, and then you come across this crypt with coffins in there. So that's the plan, guys, and the video will be going up sometime today. I'm not sure, but if it'll just pop up, you'll see it anyway when I put it up. It won't be a premiere or anything like that. So it's just an update to show you what I was dealing with, how bad the area was, and what can be done. And you can see yourselves by looking at the video. There's probably people that watch my channel who are experts at gardening, they're experts at horticulture, stuff like that. You'll probably be able to see yourselves, what needs to be done in the area. So I'm just going to go back and see, am I missing something? Linda Ball, I think they're not even seeing the crypt. They've forgotten. The crypt, yeah, it was just overgrown and hidden. It's just hidden. And it actually looked like, when I looked at the crypt and the door entrance of the crypt, it looked like when they put that door up and replaced it, the wooden one, it was like they got a load of branches and old parts of trees and just put the trees over on top of each other over the door, to cover over the door, and just say, there we go, guys, the door of the crypt is fixed. Just throw a few trees up on top of it and cover it back over, and that's the end of it. So that's what it looked like to me. Like in America, Sonia says they have to clean the sideways of motorways. Elizabeth Grogan, the Church of Ireland has a responsibility to care for it, even if the church is deconsecrated grounds. Yeah, it comes to religions, Catholic, Protestant, whatever religions people are, and it doesn't bother me. I don't care what religion people are, because I respect everybody's beliefs, their own beliefs in their religions. And, no matter what background people have in religion and stuff like that, they're all human beings. They're all buried in this graveyard, but we are all human beings, so it doesn't need to be left like this. I would be ashamed. I wouldn't like a graveyard left like this if I thought one of my family was interred in there. It's just crazy to think about. But Susan says, I think there had to be a second entrance or a very small toothpick went through that crack. The door area is closed up. You can kind of see in through the door part, but the back entrance was the one where we really got to see inside this crypt. Hi, Cemetery Man. Just watched that one this morning earlier. Kevin Steinmiller. Hi, Kevin Steinmiller. So the way I roll, see if you can find some D2 at your local home improvement store. It's safe, concrete cleaner. I'll definitely do that the way I roll. I'll look into it. If I'm in town someday during the week, I will look for that. So thanks. And it's something Dorothy Fisher. What time is it in Ireland today? It is now 4:30 p.m. Dorothy in Ireland. The sun is shining outside. So I've been outside. I just cut the grass earlier on. The grass was bad here. So I've cut my own grass in the garden. So I have that done. If I had a strimmers, guys, or some way of cutting that graveyard, I would actually go in there myself and cut that graveyard. But then would I get in trouble for going in around those headstones and cutting the grass in the area? I don't know. Maybe it's better to ask these people first. Now, there's men working out on the road. I see them working just 100 yards away from the graveyard. They're working on the road. That's road work stuff, but I don't know. Something I suppose could be done. Chad Butler is here. Hi, Chad, if I missed you. I'm just going back through the comments, guys. My Grammys. Just want to go back. Yeah, put the plaque up. Now, there's a plaque up there, but it's very, very badly worn away. You'll see in the video yourselves. Jill, thanks very much for popping in. Thank you so much. Roma is in the house. Hi, Roma. Church records. Yeah, I was looking. Now, see, the thing is, because the church is closed since 1971, so there's nothing in that church happening. There's no activity inside the church. I'm sure the old books and records are actually inside the church, in maybe an old press or cupboard or something like that, or in an office area, or the local priest, or maybe Church of Ireland. I think are they called vicars, or I'm not sure, guys. Maybe you'll be able to tell me that. Reverends, stuff like that might have information on it. Helen Cheadle says, hello, sorry, I've arrived at the end, haven't watched the video you're talking about, will do next. Hope. Thanks, Helen. The video is up, the crypt in the woods. Make sure you watch it, guys, and hit the thumbs up, smash the thumbs up button, helps a lot. Maureen says, if talk about maybe people, well, do right thing. Yeah, do the right thing is right, Mo. It has to be done. Jules says, I could listen to your voice all day. Great accent. I hate listening to myself. I hate my voice, but I suppose everybody's different. But thanks. Sonia says, sometimes they move the records to the next church, sometimes to the village archive. Maybe you'd like to have a look there. Yeah, I've seen stuff on Facebook about this church and graveyard and the history behind it. And all they're doing really is just putting up photographs. Like, they put up photographs of the church, but they're not putting up photographs of the graveyard itself because it's overgrown and stuff like that. Helen, you will enjoy it. It's a fantastic video. Thanks, Kathy. The way I roll here in the US, they have Catholic Church dioceses that oversee all the churches in that area. Maybe you have that. I'm sure there's a higher person to go to that's over all the areas. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of digging to do to find out stuff, but I'm sure we'll get there. Hi, Shanty Bell. Oh, so that's it, guys. I just keep on for a quick chat. Just to tell you, the video will be going up sometime today. You'll see it, it'll pop up. It's only about 5 minutes long, the video, but it's an interesting video to show you how I got down to find the crypt door, and found out stuff like that about it, and the plaque on the wall. You'll see when you watch the video. So guys, I'm going to leave it at that, and enjoy the video that's coming up. As I said, it's a short video, but it's an interesting video, and we will keep on top of this crypt and graveyard and see what we can do to keep the show going. So guys, from me, take care, and I'll talk to you all again very, very soon. Have a good day, everybody.